All right, this is what we got going on. Timing tensioner bolt snapped inside of there. Person I bought the engine from pounded on the face of the engine. Ended up making a crack here. I drilled out the bolt, and pretty much the only where the threads were only in there. I just pulled them out. But anyways, that chunk broke out. The bolt size, OEM bolt, is 12 millimeter 125. I bought this cheap little fucking kit on Amazon. Nothing for the kit is gonna work for me besides the drill bit right here. Get it to focus. 10.5 HSS. I had to buy this. I don't know if it says it on there. STI. This is a STI tap, but this is the one that I'm gonna use. This is the one that came with the kit. This thing is dog shit. It wouldn't work for the extended helicoils that I'm gonna be installing. These are a lot longer than the ones that came with the kit. These, when they're fully stretched out, almost go about 30 millimeters, maybe like 29, somewhere around there. The ones that came with the kit are about 10. So what we're gonna be doing, I have this high temp JB Weld epoxy. It's this shit right here. Anyways, I'm gonna be filling pretty much the whole entire thing with epoxy, including this little journal to the right. It's not a journal, but just a little opening there. Same thing with the one to the left. We're gonna be doing both of it and filling the whole entire bolt hole up with this shit. And then we're gonna re-drill it with that bolt, or that drill bit that I showed you, and then we're gonna tap it and then hopefully be able to screw the factory bolt in that I had to buy. You know, we'll see how it goes. I've already drilled it out as big as it needs to go to fit the drill bit in, so wish me luck. I'll get back to you. All right, well, got the epoxy mixed up, thrown into that hole. It's got to be sanded down because it's not very flat, but yeah. All right, this is what it looks like after I let the epoxy dry. I sanded it with can't even see it. I started out with 220, and then I went to 320, and then I ended with 800 to get it super smooth. But now it gets to the nerve-wracking part where I'm gonna drill a small pilot hole right around there. And then I have to hit it with the full-size drill bit, the one that I drilled it out with yesterday. Really don't know how to eyeball the hole for the tensioner bolt. I'm thinking put the pulley on there like that, right? And then kind of try to line it up in there, but there's not a real good way to tell which way is center in there. So I'm just gonna look at some photos, eyeball it. I'm sure I could have made like a template or something by making the outline of this on a piece of paper and then pointing where the hole is, but didn't do that, so this is what I'm doing now. All right, I ran the tap in. That's the little tap. I don't know if you can see in there. We have threads in there, but I'm not 100% sure we're to the bottom. I'd like to get the helicoil as close to the bottom as possible because I don't want any sticking out. These are the ones that I fucking grabbed here. Oops. These are the ones I grabbed here. So they're a little longer than the ones that came with the kit. Let's see how those go. So I got the thread ran in, and then I inserted the helicoil. I used this little handled one here. Screwed the helicoil in, and I didn't go crazy with it. The helicoil, as you see, is actually kind of countersunk inside of the hole that I've made, which is totally fine. How much thread that the bolt is holding on, that little missing amount of material isn't gonna make it move at all in there. That is totally solid. Here, I'll put the tensioner on for you. Right? I mean, tensioner's on that stud, got the spring on there. Obviously there's no belt on here, so I haven't really gotten to a full test yet, but I'm feeling confident about that. I was very sketched out doing this in the first place. Not very safe or the 100% way to do this, but when nobody's willing to weld it up for you and you're on a time crunch, I think JB weld and a helicoil will definitely work. Holy shit. Long time coming, boys.